Welcome to Reflective Fashion Production. It's Fantastic Friday. It's important to have a positive affirmation and mental check-in, and this is my weekly with you. If you're just scrolling through, hey, my name is Monica. If you are back from our last chat, I hope you are moving forward, staying focused, and being fabulous. I like change that up so much, but we're gonna get it. We'll get it. So today I'm actually in my kitchen. I've made some cucumber ice, and I just really don't want my cucumbers to stay in the water for long. This ice has stayed in there for about a day, and then I left the cucumbers in the jar longer than I feel like I should. So I can't remember if oh yeah, I did. I posted a video doing them, but I did a few. Okay, so this is perfect. So I need to get these up out of here ASAP. So, where is my container? Hold on. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. What we got going on here? I didn't get a container. No. Okay. So really quick, I have my iced coffee ice cubes. I don't know if you can see them. I literally took me about a day and a half to get them. I love them. They're amazing. However, I ran out of iced coffee. I got to get some more. So I don't have that there. And then I'm in the process of making some crushed ice. Here, I'll show you. Oh, look, it's frozen. It's really frozen. Prince here's the ice, so he like, what you doing? So that's what the crushed ice looks like. This is my favorite ice, okay? So I gotta really just make some more. So this is what it looks like. So I need to, and I missed a hole. So I gotta get that together. But I am really excited. I wrote so much down. I think it's important to just really make sure. Hold on. Right now I have this, so I'm going to use this. I really think it's important to make sure that you stay consistent with everything that you do. And it's so funny because I was actually looking the definition up of consistency, and I paused for a second because I thought about it, and I'm like, being consistent is like doing the same thing over and over again, right? But the thing about it is that the intention is something that needs to be in there. And for me, it's just like, words are very powerful, and the action behind those words are powerful as well. And we, at some point of another, oh my God, these are amazing. That's so much better than the ice cubes that I had at first. Look at that. That is beautiful. Sorry about my nails. I'm definitely get them done. You want one? You hear him barking at me? Yeah. Because he wanted the ice. Okay. So, I just feel like it's so important to be consistent, but the intent behind your consistency definitely makes a difference, because there's another word that has the same definition, but it's not the same thing, and that's insanity. Insane. Like, you are doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, but I just feel like it borderlines as the same. And I just feel like, you know what, that is the negative notion of consistent. Like, you're doing things the same, however you're expecting different results, and you're not getting them because of the intention that you have behind you doing your actions. You know, put something to a plan. Like, if you are the type of person who's just all about self, and I'm not saying all about self because you are, you know, trying to take care of yourself and you have self-awareness. I'm saying all about self as being very condescending. Like, then, you know, being consistent and having those positive things around you isn't going to work. It's going to be hard. No, you cannot have my ice. I gave you one. He's over here He's so funny. You want to know why? Because he like stumps his little paw. It is so funny. I don't know if Malia taught him that, but he definitely stumps his little paw. And I laugh because I'm just like, he is a kid. He's a kid. Oh my gosh. Look at this. I'm going to give him this one because this is bigger and I don't want that piece of ice. That'll keep him busy for a good little minute. Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to have to like break it up before but I like them. I really do like these ice. Okay. And this is part of the reason why I was telling myself I have to get better at having content so that I can stay on task. But I was like, I got to get my ice taken care of because I left it in there too long. And I personally, I like ice. I love a good ice. And sorry, my face is not in the camera. I thought it would be, but I should have brought my stand in here. Sorry. So I do need to get a bigger container because that's all the ice. This is probably like a cup of ice. But this is cucumber ice, and I made this because I want to make sure that I'm staying consistent with drinking my water. That's what I really want to do. I want to stay consistent in drinking my water. Oh, he came back. He like, hey, here. Okay. So I really feel like it's important to make sure that, you know, the intention that you have behind whatever you're doing is positive. I mean, because it all plays a part in, you know, what happens, what you're doing. And yes, you know, just talking about this honestly gets me to thinking about, do you hear him? He wants me to give him my water. I'm not doing that. It has cucumbers in it, but that's beside the point. Anyway, so thinking about consistency and being insane are like, it's crazy because as I was thinking about it, I was just thinking about my actions and what I've done over the years and my expectations of, you know, certain things of myself. And it made me realize that I definitely have put myself in a place to where I have allowed people to bully me. I've allowed people to just, you know, be in my space and think that it's okay. They think it's okay to talk to me any kind of way. They think it's okay for me to, you know, to say the things that they say and me not to have a reaction. You know, I always say to every action there is a reaction. And, you know, to every, you know, answer there is a response, regardless of if it's negative or positive. You, like night and day, there are always going to be two answers. You just don't know which one you're going to get. So you have to make sure that the intention behind whatever you're doing is pure. And sometimes somebody might not feel like your intention is pure. I don't, like, some people have things going on and I can't really speak on everybody, but I do know there's some times where people can overstep. They can overstep their boundaries. They can, you know, say certain things, and I guess they could say certain things that trigger. And I think that that's where self-awareness comes in. That's where, you know, emotional intelligence comes in, because you could have a conversation with someone and think it's fine, but they're not really grasping what you're talking about or what you're saying, because all they hear is negativity, or all they hear is, you're telling me what to do. That's not what this is about. You're really just telling me what to do. So it just really plays a part in how it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And to be honest with you, I feel like in today's age, because we're so keen on stepping on other people's toes, we don't want to hurt people's feelings. But sometimes it happens. You have to, you know, heal the hurt before you get the positive. I mean, you know what? I'm going to use this as an example because I'm going to actually talk about this next week. But I just experienced something that I just was questioning my knowledge. And it's just like, wait a minute, Monica, you are in this lane for a reason. You're not the only one that's in this lane, but you have the opportunity to show people that there are other ways, because there are other ways. However, this person may not be for you in your chair because you're too different. And when it comes to, being someone's beauty advisor, it's up to them to trust you. It's up to them to take in what you're saying, because it's just like picking a doctor. There's just like picking someone to be your esthetician, a dermatologist, all of these different things. Like, you don't have any control over the teacher that you have unless you pick the school that you want to go to. You don't have control over that because you don't know who's teaching you, but you have control over your doctor, your therapist, your cosmetologist, your esthetician. You have control over those things. You have to be able to look at things in a different perspective if that's something that you want for yourself. If you're creating a life of luxury for yourself, that's something that I feel like you should be open-minded about. You should definitely do a consultation. You should definitely look at things in a different point of view before you go. And I really, learned a lesson, and I'm going to talk more about this later, but that really got me thinking about the message for today. Sir, you have to wait. I don't know if you can hear him. I'm going to actually play this back and see, because he's funny. And I need to break that spoiledness, because he'll be 2 in May. So like when we say no, we really mean it. And he's starting to be a big boy. He's a big boy. So this is the rest of the cucumber water that I have. I'm going to, normally I put it in this, but as you can see, it's cucumber water in there. I guess I didn't do a good job of cleaning it out. But I'm going to leave it in here for a minute, and I might just make me some water. I don't know. Actually, no, take that back. I have some cucumber toner. I could just put this in another container and just use it as toner. I could do that too. But I really, really just think that it's important to pay attention to yourself and be intentional. Be intentional and be consistent. And make sure that you're using words that really influence you and give you the power to create a positive mindset. I mean, I just realized that a couple of days ago. I was just like, okay, I have to be intentional on everything that I do. It has to be a purpose behind this. It has to be a plan. Like, what's your plan? And if you don't have one, that's okay. That's okay. But what's your mindset looking like? Like, what are the words that you're using to self-talk to yourself? Like, I really feel like that's important. And no, I'm not a therapist. I am a licensed cosmetologist. I am in that profession of work, and there's so many people that I've talked to, and there's so many people that I interact with, that I put myself in a position to where it's like, okay, I have to set boundaries. And it starts right here. I have to stand firm on my boundaries. And that sucks, but that's something that I had to teach myself just within the last couple of weeks, because I started in May just being back behind the chair, and now it's just like, what is going on? It's different. It's a different type of atmosphere. Everybody knows things. However, I am licensed. So it plays a really big part in it. It plays with your mental when you aren't confident enough in your work. And I just feel like, take a step back. Take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale is important. For me, I think Fantastic Friday is something to where I could just, get things off my chest, but at the same time, learn life lessons with no debate. That's important to me. But if you enjoyed this message, if you actually have, stories and stuff like that, drop a comment below. Tell me what's going on. Like, we can definitely continue this conversation. I think it's important to make sure that you are creating the life that you want to live, and not for anybody else that's around you. Do it for you. It's important. It definitely makes a difference. It helps you feel good. It helps you see who you are. Okay, so I'm going to jump off of here because I got to go take him for a walk and start my day. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Sharing is caring. Oh, and I totally forgot. There is also a sale that's going on right now on Reflective Fashion Production shop on Shopify. So take advantage of that. If you spend $50, you'll definitely be able to get a discount. And that's on lemon tangerine and passion fruit. This week only, with a $50 purchase, receive a discount on the Spotlight exfoliants for March.